did up the strength on the connectors.
Yeah.
Why?
I just connected the pancake there and he took the connector off.
I swear they had it perfect.
Well, I've just decreased the strength by another 0, so
I'm lowering the strength on this one too. But
I did it
swear,
to the
every time
global harvester.
every time they get it right, they change something and then they make it stupid again.
Yeah.
It was great the way it was, you know. I'm almost afraid what happens when you put the strength up to 100% now.
I don't even use the slider. I just put 0.00 whatever.
Because if it's like set, I wonder how powerful 100% strength or connector strength is.
Probably rip you a new.
Probably. They need to fix it so that 100% strength is like less than a quarter of its, because as it is, we don't use it more than 20% of its total strength, which I think there's something wrong with that.
Yeah.
The sheer fact that managed to make make the rip off the connector at 20% is a good indication that something's wrong with connectors.
What else do we need for solar cells? Or solar panels? I think it should be fine there though.
Big blue cap pulled the connected and everything, right? Oh, you're kidding me.
What?
Don't look, don't look. I'm such a clever fucking idiot. Right, let's try this docking procedure one more time.
Okay, hang on. I'm moving out of the way. We need
There's the one I'm supposed to dock at.
Yeah, I was on
I said don't look.
I didn't look,
Not
but I
come
figured
and
out
look.
from... I didn't look, I figured out from what you just said. What you did.
Docked at the fucking stone one, didn't I? Cancel that swear. I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I did.
I'm sure the little kiddies aren't watching Space Engineers.
That's all I need. Censorship strike.
Why? Where'd you get a censorship strike?
I got a censorship strike on an old video.
Oh, you did?
Before I actually started really kicking off the channel. One of my test videos. So that was quite fun.
I bet.
Oh. I don't... See, censorship strike? Ridiculous.
I didn't even know they existed, if I'm honest.
Yeah, me neither. I'm like, seriously, censorship strike?
That one.
What, do you need to put like an explicit content?
Yeah, basically, you need to put an explicit content saying this video may contain swearing. That's what it boils down to.
That is dumb.
Not really, because it's a form of protection at the end of the day, but personally I think it's up to the parents to deal with this kind of behaviour.
I agree. It should be up to the parents.
Yeah, not media.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess that's the thing though. It's sort of been like a pattern that I don't agree with is, parents take less and less responsibility and basically make it up to, media to censor itself. I'm like, seriously?
Yeah, it's the babysitter they should worry about.
Yeah.
Hey,
but on the other hand, I'm not a parent, so I don't know. I don't know the intricate details about all of this. I don't know how difficult it is to raise a child, so I also feel fairly oh crap, that's the same refinery. I also feel fairly unqualified to even comment on matters such as this.
True, but
Yeah.
it just seems like it's all the solution is make the producers stupid. It's like, seriously? It's like it's the same argument about GTA. It's like the GTA has a specific mature tag on it.
Yeah,
You know?
you wouldn't sell cigarettes to an underage child.
It's
So
like,
why sell GTA to an underage child?
and the worst part is, it's not the seller's fault. It's because guess who's buying the game for them?
The adult.
Parents. The adult. You know.
Right, this reactor's sitting at 21 uranium.
So all I'm saying is the parents should take some responsibility and
Doling out some punishment.
well, at least being reasonable about actually
Hang
looking
on.
at the tag of the games their kids are buying.
We're refining uranium and we're actually losing uranium out the reactor. That cannot be right.
Well, it's not.
Ingots, in this one. This one wants to components. Right. Found out why. Uranium. Because I'm not letting uranium ore go over to where the reactor is. Ingot, sorry.
What
I
do you,
had that there.
what do you think, Toran? Can we go with like light armor here, just on this roof,
There we go.
this roof part?
Where?
Just this roof part?
Yeah, I think we can.
Yeah.
We only need heavy armor here because it's going to be exposed.
Yeah.
Did you say you built some solar panels?
Yeah, on the shield.
Okay, lovely.
So we could probably put light armor here.
Okay. Built about 5 of them. Solar panels.
What?
I built 5 solar panels.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as they're there. I've just taken all the uranium out of the reactor, that's all. Just power up the big blue a bit more.
Why do we have no steel plates? What the hell?
Because I ate them all.
Oh,
You have to finish your roof.
We could kind of do with more refineries. With the amount of ore that we've got sat in there at the moment, they're full. And we've got the ore channel the ore container filled up.
Wow.
mhm.
So if one of you
wow,
wants to
we
jump
have-
on that,
We have already. How many we have refineries too? Wow.
Well, we're gonna need the. I don't know how we're gonna do this one. It's gonna be a whole shifting match because there's storage containers in the way as well.
what for more refineries?
Mm-hmm.
Build them out underneath the control deck. In more or less the same pattern that I've already been building them.
Yeah.
Although you can stick different upgrades on them if you like. I've just been sticking with the effectiveness one.
Mm-hmm.
Platinum.
We could.
So
Where art thou, platinum?
Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Yeah. Leave enough space for. Whoa. Leave enough space for productivity modules and that.
we just need to adjust the final build.
Mm.
So need to be sure we are exactly where.
I'd say if we mount them on Steve sideways, we can get more across this way.
Hmm?
Say if we sort of do them like down the way, like going across.
It's gonna be 3x2.
Just build in the same pattern that I've been building, just build out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Wait.
It's called
how
the
many-
harvester.
How many
The entire-
refineries do we have?
Up to about 6, I think. No, that's
You
not right. A 9 or 10.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're at
Easily.
10.
Hang on a sec. I'll come and have a quick look.
But I'll go and hook up the pancake and fill up with the components we need for the.
Okay.
1,
Refineries?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 12 refineries, which means we've got 12 arc furnaces.
And we're still struggling to keep up with the demand.
Yep.
Wow.
It's more we're struggling to keep up now with how much ore we can bring in at any one time. Because let's face it, I just brought in 200k of uranium, which should translate to about 200 units of uranium, which is more or less the same amount of uranium we flew into the system with.
Although, I think we should start slowing down on the refineries, because otherwise this ship will not be able to fly.
Well, then we just take more thrusters on it. It's the harvester of planets. It's supposed to be big. Nice, big and chunky. My concern is we're still working off the one reactor, which is still not shielded.
Can somebody please...
Although we've got no connector access to us, so...
Can somebody please move Big Blue?
I'm in there at the moment, just bear with me a sec, let me just...
And did we bring the force of that connector down?
Yeah, I brought all the connectors down. There you go, is that enough space?
Should be fine.
Right. You've got more than iron on you, I can see you got gold. Did you say we needed gold? Oh, we need platinum for thrusters, don't we? That's the pressing one, because we need a lot more thruster components. Gold.
There's a grinder. There's a grinder.
Hmm?
I can hear a grinder near me.
Don't panic. It was just me fixing the refineries.
Okay. The amount of murder that goes on in this game. Let's see, connector on.
Would we ever kill you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so we would. But you can't hold that against us.
Yes. Okay, what do we need per refinery? So I can stack this full of components.
Give me 1 second.
I can't get the Explorer's remote control to tell it to go back home.
We need 1,200 steel plates per.
I'm gonna have to wait on those.
Okay, 40 construction components per.
How many are we building? How many refineries are we gonna?
6.
6. Actually, we should have enough. I'll take an extra.
So 240?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Go ahead.
120 large steel tubes.
That gold.
That's total, yeah.
Yes. 120 computers.
Yep. And then.
I'm trying to do my math. I'm failing right now.
The space engineers, we don't have time for math.
96 motors.
Okay, we've got motors anyway. Anything else?
Steel plates.
Waiting on steel plates. Something else is being done, so...
You want to get components for arc furnaces then? Arc furnaces, we need, so how many am I putting in?
Yeah, I'm waiting for these steel plates to get...
Okay, 5, so... 25 construction components.
Mining is starting up now.
10 large steel tubes.
5.
20 mortars.
My large steel tubes.
10.
Okay.
20 mortars
Okay.
and 25 computers.
I don't think I'm going to put any more weight on this thing because it's going to be hard to fly.
Okay.
Back.
Well, hey, bouncy. Now, I do honestly think that a lot of the weight problems in this game, especially bug problems in this game, especially with rotors and pistons, is down to just how much weight you put on these things.
Mm.
Oh, of course.
Because the drills don't seem to be, having much troubles. On my planet game, I've got 20 solar panels attached to 10 to each rotor, which is attached to a central column rotor. And that thing bugs a little bit, but not a lot. And I think it's just down to the weight. There's too much mass at each end. Maybe plonking a couple of gyroscopes near the rotors would help, because I found that helps in one build. When you keep the centre of mass near the rotor, it doesn't seem to bug out half as often. And rotors and gyroscopes are just heavy objects. I might have to look into that. Be nice to get 20 solar panels per arm. On the other hand, rotor powered versus stationary solar panels, I'll go with rotor powered any day, even if they do bug out a little bit.
I'm kind of annoyed that you lose your power cells when you grind them down, the components for them. It turns to scrap.
Yeah, that's super annoying. I can kind of see why they put that into the game, but at the same time, it's just... shouldn't have bothered. It's to compensate for getting a beginning charge on them. I'd rather they didn't have a beginning charge on them. You had to use a startup reactor. Although on planets, you don't really have access to reactors and uranium, so building a startup solar panel is not exactly the easiest thing to do on a small ship grid.
I must be getting lag or something because nothing's building for me.
You'd be lagging out a little bit while I'm mining. But I think I'm going to be done mining way sooner than I thought I was.
Yeah.
Although considering I pumped this thing full of uranium, it's still only saying I've got like less than a day mining.
It's mine the whole day then.
Each reactor's got like 10 bits of uranium in it, and it's still saying I've only got 4 days when I'm stationary. But it easily drops down to less than a day when I try to move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Toran, do you want to try and use the welder here to see if it'll work for you?
What?
This
Oh.
just this part here. It just won't let me.
Yeah,
It won't let me finish this part.
closer.
Hang on, let me get. Oh. Hmm. It's these blocks here.
Do you not have enough components?
No, it just won't weld for me. I think it's to do with lag. I'm gonna try again here. And I'm hitting the wrong buttons all over the place. It's definitely welding something, but no, it's not doing anything.
Hmm?
Say it's welding, but it's not. The build state's not changing.
Let me check.
Let's check the inventory. There's still plenty there. Still,
Give me 1 moment. Let me check.
where's
This
the?
needs steel plates. This needs steel plates. This needs steel plates. Because they all need steel plates.
Okay. Whoa!
Wrong.
They just
Wrong.
hit.
You bumped the command center.
Is it damaged?
No.
Okay.
All steel plates.
Mine do I need roughly?
This one needs 2 steel tubes and 5 computers. I'll get the tubes and computers. Don't worry about getting the steel plates.
I'm getting steel plates.
I feel like I'm dropping a tactical nuke on something that should just really, really take a small missile. I've gathered in 411k of iron and 50k of platinum. Because the platinum deposits are so small. Yeah.
Yeah. What do I need?
That's quite an impressive haul you make there. Really can't complain about that.
I'm so impressed that the thing hasn't fallen apart yet. Remember how many issues we had with the previous miner?
Yeah.
Oh yes, the one I built.
Yeah, it worked. It's just.
Insert mandatory clip of the miner exploding every 15 seconds. Oops, lost another drill. Oops, lost a thruster. No, the first drill was brilliant. For
I
what
got
it
us
did.
started.
Exactly. For what it did, it was brilliant. Just being able to ramp up production like we could do because we had a large drill at our hands. How much platinum do we need anyhow?
Probably a lot.
About 100k, do you reckon would be enough?
Probably not, but it's a start. We need a lot of thruster components.
Thing is, I've only just passed the 50k mark, and I've
Um,
nearly depleted this asteroid of platinum.
in terms of a efficiency, Toran, for these refineries, what do you think? Power effectiveness and productivity, and maybe an extra power module.
I think should we use effectiveness or productivity?
We use the one that gives you extra resources.
That's
the one I've used.
Effectiveness, yeah.
Then that's the one I've used on all the previous ones.
So
Pretty sure. Hold on, let me check
4 of
the
each.
harvester.
yeah, what about
refineries? That doesn't. Oh, that's new. Those are new ones. Okay. Effectiveness. Yeah, I believe it. Let me double check. Yep, effectiveness. So, basically we're getting double the ingots, essentially, from each of the ores.
Alright. So how many per refinery are we putting on?
4.
Okay.
We're filling them all up with productive, effectiveness modules.
I mean, it's not like we're running out of power or anything, so you don't need the power upgrades on them ones.
If you want to get the components and put them in, I could grab the big welder, and we can
Yeah.
and then we could just finish off really fast.
Yeah, I've got them. I'm putting them on now. If you want to do the next phase.
Well, we're gonna need to have like a ship to fill them in first.
Oh yeah. We could use the pancake, I suppose.
Or wait, hold on.
I've got them. I've got the frames placed.
Hold on. I need to dock first because
We need how many is there? 4 times.
we need 24 of each.
Yeah, steel plates is 100 times 24 is.
Hold on, not yet. I'm not docked yet. Don't do the math until I'm ready to actually pick this stuff up. Okay, so okay.
Okay. Steel plates. We need 100 per module. 2,400, isn't it?
100 per module.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we need 2,400.
No, it's 100 per module.
Oh, 100
400.
per module. Oh, okay. So we need
2,400, I think.
2,400. I was right.
Yeah.